Good evening, welcome to ITV News. This is Thursday night's calendar.
And these are this evening's main stories. So first tonight, as we go on air, there's some major breaking news for you. In the last few moments, the leaders of English cricket have cut Yorkshire County Cricket Club adrift from hosting international and major fixtures next year as the racism row engulfing the club reaches a completely new level.
Now, the details of that meeting are just coming out, but as they went into it, sponsors were continuing to pull their support as well, with Nike, Yorkshire's kit supplier, pulling out, as well as Harrogate Spring Water. So we will keep you updated on that meeting as we can.
Yes, the details are just coming out, but we have got our reporter David Hurst, who is live at... So a reminder of the breaking news tonight. The ECB says no international or major fixtures will be held at Headingley next year. And Gary Balance, although he hasn't been picked for England recently, has been suspended. Well, next to the alarming rise in so-called injection spiking incidents where victims are jabbed with suspected syringes of drugs, including muscle relaxants and ketamine.
There's been a huge increase in the past few months. Humberside Police says last month accounted for nearly half of all incidents throughout the whole year. And this weekend, police are set to carry out extra patrols in Sheffield city centre. Our reporter Helen Steele has been to meet one victim who says she's left living in fear. The council there thinks there's no better time to build on that. A big public consultation has now been launched, inviting ideas on how to revamp the town, and the council has brought on board acclaimed designer Wayne Hemingway, who's been involved in other coastal regeneration projects. Emma Wilkinson reports.
We'll do so with it still to come on the programme this evening.
Well, now let's turn our attentions to the latest from the COP26 climate change conference in Glasgow. Yesterday was, of course, all about finance and how money matters hugely when it comes to saving the planet. But our reporter James Weds...
Well, the ITV Evening News continues at 6:30. Here's Mary Nightingale.
Thanks, Mary. And John's here. John, some strange goings-on last night, you say?
Well, yes, from the sun. And that came towards the Earth and it manifests itself as the Northern Lights. Exactly. It's those fluorescent tubes. It's exactly the same process. There you are. You live and learn. Look up to the north.
Actually, to be honest. Thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, John.
Time for some sport and football. Barnsley picked up their first win since mid-August last night in what was their first match since the sacking of the head coach, Marcus Schopp.
Now, in just under 2 hours' time, the annual Pride of Britain Awards gets underway here on ITV. And among the topics of conversation, when I caught up with the new co-host, Ashley Banjo, I started by asking what it was like to lead the show with Carol, of course, for the first time. That's Ashley Banjo there speaking to me a little earlier on. And, of course, you can see all...
Now, if you were asked to name a film synonymous with Barnsley, what do you say? Well, I think there's only one answer, really, isn't there?
Is it Kes?
No, it's brassed off. No, it's not. Of course it's Kes. Written by Hoyland's favourite son, Barry Hines, A Kestrel for a Knave was made into the award-winning film which put the town on the map. Today, more than 50 years later, a statue has been unveiled in Barry Hines' memory. Here's Sally Simpson. Quite a sight, a beautiful statue there. We're going to go back to our main story tonight, and that is the crisis surrounding Yorkshire County Cricket Club. These are live pictures from Headingley this evening.
John, well, the national and international stories are next with Mary Nightingale.
We'll see you for Calendar 6 tomorrow. Good night.